Hey Pisces. Before I turned on the camera, I felt really excited to do your video. I was feeling so many very cosmic, ethereal energies for you. And I want to tell you a little story about last night. Me and my partner were laying in bed and we were using the cards and talking and sharing, and all of a sudden through the window just a light caught my eye, and so I immediately look out the window and I lock eyes with this energy, and I just start to melt into that energy. It wasn't a star, it was a Lemurian energy. And as I kept locking my gaze with it, it had a very, very soft, feminine, etheric energy. It's actually, the Lemurian energy is one of the softest vibrations. So calming, so calming, so soothing. And as I was connecting with this energy, well, earlier in the day, I had this sort of deeper, heavier energy that's been moving out of my system. And so I've just been sitting with that and being with that and honoring it as it's moving and cycling through. And so I was feeling that yesterday, and this Lemurian came out from into the sky, directly connected with me, and turned into a white golden dragon that came out of the sky and came into my heart. And I'm sharing this with you because, well, I have a Pisces moon, and what I was feeling before the reading was that these dragons, these Lemurian dragons and higher dimensional beings are here to connect with us when we're open to it. And I felt inspired and I felt called to share connecting with night magic for you, with earth and sky and night magic. So spending time to sit outside, to be outside and connect with these energies that are around you, it feels really significant for you at this time. And yesterday what happened is when this dragon came in and just illuminated and merged inside my heart, this heavier energy that had been present, that I've been working with, completely was able to melt within the energy of that golden dragon. And so we have all these supportive energies all the time, not just with people of the earth, but through other beings that are holding the light in other dimensions. So I feel it's important for you at this time to be open to those messages and to spend time actually connecting with these energies and expanding your awareness of them each day. All right, I'm gonna pull some cards for you. Oh, and then another thing is, right before I turned on the video, yesterday I realized that the High Priestess was missing from the deck, and I found it in a Paul Foster Case book, because I always use cards as a bookmark. So I found the High Priestess card specifically before doing the reading for your sign, and I found it at 11:33 exactly. So I find that's really powerful for you to tune into the magic of the High Priestess and allow your gifts to come through your spiritual gifts into the world, because you have so much to offer and there's so much that wants to pour out of you and come out. And the High Priestess is the one who goes deep into spirit and who crosses over to the places that other people don't always go to, and she brings that information back with her. In many ways, in an unattached way from personal relationships, but in order to change the consciousness of the Earth people. So far, 2 of Swords, the Empress, 7 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 3 of Discs, Adjustment, and the Magic card. So it looks like there is still some heavier energies to move through with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. And whatever this is, if it has to do with, so some might be work related, and for some of you it could be some mental energy that you need to move through in order to move into the next space that you would like to be in order to be in alignment with your mind, body, and spirit. But it looks like right now you are at a period that is transitioning to move fully into your magic. And so there might be something that you're doing now as a temporary gateway to get you into the next space you'd actually like to be. And the focus for you during this time is to continue focusing on your magical work. Focus on what it is that is your magical work for you in particular. So while you're in this transitional period, you can have in your mind and have in your heart what it is that your divine work is, and put that at the height of your consciousness at all times, even while you're doing other things that are less important for you. And that will allow you to move into your magical work and your divine will much quicker. So that seems to be really important for you right now. And what that will allow, as you do this and as you hold your vibration in the correct alignment with what you actually want, those other things that you, out of practical reasons, needed to take part in, will start to leave your experience. So that could happen within a few months. The timing is more a matter of how strongly you are holding your light, with the intention of moving into your work fully. And when you're able to do that, you will enter into a new doorway for yourself through the Empress, so that you can fully move towards your creations and your work and sharing your divine gifts with other beings. And especially if you have been connecting with with different planets or star systems and things like that, you're also being asked to start sharing those gifts more openly and more freely, as there's other beings like you that that connect with that energy. And so if you have experience with that already, or that you're opening up to that now, it's really important for you to begin sharing that sort of magical, those connections that you make in the magical realms, and bringing that out into the world. So with the 10 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, you know, generally the 10 of Wands is taking on too much at once. And so if anything is feeling overwhelming or too stressful, try to refocus your energy on what's important to you and investing your energy there so that you're not leaking energy. Because I had also pulled the 7 of Cups, which might mean that there's a lot of things that you're doing right now. And so whether you realize it or not, it might at some level be leaking part of your energy. So to just remain focused on your magical work, and to also open yourself to being outside in the nighttime and connecting with the energies of the night in specific, to open you and to continue opening you to the other worlds. When I first got here to Kauai from Joshua Tree, in Joshua Tree we were used to seeing the Sirians every night. They were always around in the day and the night. And then when we got to Kauai, we've been seeing the Sirians less and been having these new encounters with the Lumerians. So it felt really important to share that story with you, and to continue remaining, as I will also continue remaining open to those energies that are so powerful, as these other beings hold the light with no break in the light. They're pure light. And so they're holding all over the grid, all over in spaces that we don't always see. They hold the light for us too, to elevate us. So allow that magic to come forth and for you to connect with those energies that are available. Yeah, and this feels good for now. But have a beautiful rest of the month, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.